Hello, and welcome back to Jar Jar Brick Studios. Today, we will be continuing our endeavor in how to build a mock, with starting on extending the 16 by 32 into a 32 by 32 base, and starting work on the clone base. I really hope you enjoy this. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, and I encourage you to enjoy. So at this point, we've finished the first part of the main base, and we've changed it a little bit. For starters, in the back here, we added some Technic bricks with Technic pegs here, so that we can connect the second part. We made these sections a little lower, that way we don't have to use so much brick on the second part. And speaking of the second part, we have already made, and I worked ahead a little bit, but I have made the 16 by 32 section complete with those Technic parts so that it can just slide in there when we're ready for it to connect. So as forementioned, we already started and we made our base the same way as we made it on the other side, except this time we included the Technic to connect it and make it modular. And today we're going to be working on this part, and this is and we're moving right into the first part of making the clone base. So we're probably going to use a whole bunch of white tiles, but one of the techniques that I'm going to use, and you'll see it, is I'm going to leave the sides open, but still have the wall in the front. That way you can see it from all sides, and it doesn't use as much brick. So because we're going with Old Republic, our main floor is going to be white, and then we're going to tile it completely with white 2x4 tile. So now that we have that all laid out, the next thing we're going to do is build up some walls in the front here, and then add a roof over top of it with supports in the center of the base. So now we have our front wall up with the doorway, and we have the whole inside tiled off, so we can start adding interior detail and things in the inside. So at this point, we've added the table here, as well as a support pillar, 2 support pillars for the roof. Oops, my bad. And we have made the roof out of brick that will fit nicely on top, just like that. The next step is to build the quarters of the Jedi Master, and we're going to do that over in this section of the roof. We might have to move the support pillar back, but that is fine, and we'll just make it through. But we're going to plan on having like a bed and a dresser up here for the Jedi Master's quarters. So now we have finished the Jedi Master's quarters, as well as the Cantina Mess Hall. And so now we can add minifigures to this and reconnect it with the main base. For the minifigures in this mock, we're going to be using 2 Phase 2 clone troopers and Jedi Master Joa, who is created specifically for this mock, as it is not officially canon, but is a fan-based. For minifigure placement, we have our 2 clone troopers sitting in the mess hall, and Master Joa meditating in her quarters. So here we have it, the third part of the mock. We have the first part over here with the clone cadets walking into the doorway. And then we have the second part here with the Phase 2 clone trooper walking into the storage room. And then after connecting the bases, we have part 3, which is the mess hall and the Jedi Master's quarters. This build used a lot of these white 2x4 tiles, as well as employing structural support from the sides here with these pillars in the front and in the back, and just having overall clean roofs. Thank you for watching. I know that was such a fun project to build, and just getting the opportunity to expand the base into a 32 by 32 to have the largest mock that I've ever done on this channel being filmed here right in my own bedroom. On a side note, thank you to Coconut Brick Studios and Firebird Bricks for all the inspiration that they've given me in building mocks and just tips. Check out their channels. I will throw their links down in the description below, but they have some pretty good Star Wars stuff. I encourage you to go watch some other videos, and don't forget to subscribe.